Hello guys, I'm on the channel, and today we're going to review Wonder Woman 84, and not much to say, but go check my other DC reviews and let's get started. Starting off with this movie is about, we pick up Wonder Woman's story about 50 years, 60, 70 years later, something like that, and now we see these robbers trying to get this black market technology or something, and then Diana swoops in to stop them, and then there's this stone there that is apparently this like wish stone, which if you wish anything, your wishes could come true easily, and it gets into the hands of this guy Maxwell Lord, which takes and controls and becomes rich, and becomes rich off of it, and then everyone can make their wish, and that causes a lot of problems for the world, including nuclear weapons, some weird thing in Egypt, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's what it's about. Now I have the good, and I think what this movie does well, I quite like the character of Maxwell Lord, who's this guy who had a kind of a rougher childhood. He wasn't a very popular guy. He was kind of a nobody, and then he wanted to become a somebody, and then so he started this whole thing where anyone can make this wish, and I think it's a fairly compelling enough arc. Not my favorite DCU villain, but I think he works well enough. I think Gal Gadot's great in the role as always. Chris Pine's good here too. And Gal Gadot, I think she's a bit less naive, so I think this is a bit of a better performance than we got in the first one. I also think there's like a lot of homages to the original Superman from 1979, which is it's right here. They got a good poster of it, like him saving people at the bank. There's some bits that just feel reminiscent of that, and I think it's just really cool. I think bringing Steve Trevor back, I think first watch I did not like it whatsoever. Second watch, I didn't love it, but I think I tolerated it a bit more. And I think there's some elements of that I liked here that had to do with the Wish Stone. I thought that was kind of cool. And overall, I think it's a perfectly entertaining movie. I kind of like the high stakes in the end. Another thing is that I can respect what this movie was kind of going for. It went really high highs with its stakes in the end. And I can respect it for it, especially because I kind of like the message it was going for in general. But, I mean, it didn't fully work, I guess, so it's kind of frustrating in the end. But overall, I think it's an entertaining enough movie. I'm kind of there throughout it. I'm not really bored, even though there's a lot of issues, but I'm fairly entertained enough. So, yeah, this movie is fine, I guess. I've never really cared for it. But overall, it's not horrible. And now we get to all the frustrating elements. First thing is Cheetah. The Barbara character, I liked her at the beginning as kind of this quirky scientist character. And then as the movie went on, it just got progressively worse and worse and worse until she full on became like a cheetah. I thought that was like, what the hell? And the effects were weird. It didn't look right. It was just weird as hell. I thought that part of the story I just did not like. And some of the parts of bringing Steve Trevor back, it makes it so that the Wonder Woman character, she can't grow and then maybe be in love with another guy. So I did not like that whatsoever. And another thing is that the story as a whole is just kind of messy. It takes a while to actually get going. Like, you focus on the stuff with Diana and this whole drama stuff with Steve Trevor, and then once it finally kicks in, there's like no action throughout. There's like the whole beginning action sequence, and then there's like nothing until like the part where they're in Egypt practically, and then you pretty much have action for like the last hour of it. So I've always thought that was weird to it. I think the final battle, I think it goes too far. Like, I wish it was a little bit more of a grounded movie. I see what they were trying to do, but it didn't work for me. I think the effects in the movie are perfectly fine, but the cheetah ones just look weird. And another thing, I don't know, this movie I can't quite comprehend exactly what I like and dislike, because it's a movie that kind of feels like it's too much to watch sometimes, because I've seen it twice now, and both times I was like, I definitely liked the more second watch, that's for sure. I think the characters are perfectly fine here. I think the movie itself is okay. I don't hate it or anything, but there's nothing I really there's nothing I hate about it really, but there's nothing I really like about it that much either. So it's just kind of like a whatever movie. So this movie is just kind of whatever for me. I thought it was a bit of a misstep in the DCEU, and it was just kind of a frustrating one. So I don't really hate it. I don't love it either. So yeah. For this movie's final score, I'm gonna give it like a 5.2 out of 10. To be completely honest, this might be a bit of a hot take. I think I would take Suicide Squad over this one, because at least that one I actually found to be kind of fun. Wonder Woman 84 is just a frustrating movie overall. I didn't really care for it on either watch I've seen it. So it's messy. incoherent. I'm not. I'm someone that does not think that. I'm someone that's not a very big fan of this movie at all. And it's just, and it's not really a movie that can pinpoint exactly what I like and dislike about it, so it's kind of a weird one to review, but yeah. Didn't care for this one in the end. That's about it. Tell me what you think about this one in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm heading off to London pretty soon, so spring break's coming up, so yeah. Not going to be a lot of videos for about a week there, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and see you guys next time. Adios.